We attracted funding for our work in the course of my tenure. I remember that the Kudirat Initiative for Democracy, KIND, approached FIDA and provided funding with which we supported women who were participating in the electoral process. I already mentioned IPAS that provided us a program officer. IPAS also went ahead to fund our participation in various projects, really, and then funded programs, sensitization programs we carried out across the country, across the 6 geopolitical zones, to sensitize people about women's health issues, especially maternal health issues, and that was quite effective. We also worked quite closely with the UNODC, United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. There was a simplification of a document provided to simplify the court process for people who were part of that process. We worked with the World Bank. We ran a project for them. We also, the Technical Unit on Governance and Anti-Corruption Reforms, called TUGA, invited us to partner with them because at that time they were setting up a faculty, as it were. They were doing some work on anti-corruption. So FIDA was invited to provide the gender content to issues, conversations around corruption. So we did that as well. Then I remember that we trained various women's groups. I remember the NCWS, NAOA, Army Officers' Wives, NAPOA, Police Officers' Wives. We also trained, we worked alongside an organization, SERDOC, which was set up by Mrs. Obienwa of blessed memory, and we participated in a training for judges. There were various strategic partnerships that we were part of. There was an initiative to get women's groups together, to do things together. So Medical Women Association, women journalists, women in optometry, women in taxation, somehow all of us worked together. That way we shared information. When we held our outreaches, we would have the medical women and the women in optometry provide medical services so that it would be a rich experience for those.